Happy New Year! It is the first day of 2023. And you and I don't really do New Year's resolutions.
We don't.
We do not. So this is kind of our version of resolutions, I guess. So we don't do resolutions, we do like project planning and how we're going to execute those projects. So we have some specific projects and goals in mind. This is our cat Lena, by the way. So we're going to show you some of those plans right now. Wow. Subscribe button and that notification bell, likes, comments, all of that stuff really helps us out. We also have a Patreon over at The Curly Haired Keeper. You can join for just $5 a month and we would love to see you there. First thing we need to do is take you downstairs to the snake room because that's where the first project is going to be happening. Let's go. Follow me. This is, that's good. This is one of our 2 reptile rooms. So this is the one that's mostly finished. We have the floor down, we have enclosures in this room. One of the first things we want to do this year is finish our second reptile room, which is this away. So one of the reasons that this room is still not unpacked is because this room is not finished yet. So we still need to lay down tiles. We're actually going to hopefully do that this weekend. And eventually we're going to set up a dedicated set, we're hoping. So filming is a little bit easier and goes a little smoother. This will also be dedicated to additional enclosures. Yeah, so that's project number 1. So this is our insulation behind, curtain number 1 is a door. So this is our temporary setup for insulation. We're gonna add insulation to this room and get probably a storm door. Is that what we're planning on doing? Yeah, storm door for this.
Yeah, I think a storm door for that one, and then we were talking about maybe doing a barn door in between the 2 rooms.
Yeah, so we can kind of close off each room, and each room can have its own dedicated kind of heat and hold heat a little bit better. It would be nice to have this just open all the time, because right now it's just closed, but it gets more natural light when it's open. So that's one of the plans. If you can peek out the window, you see, we'll take you outside in a second, but there's a pool and a pool thingy. All of that is gonna go bye-bye, hopefully this spring. If you know of anyone who needs a pool, let us know because we need to give that away. For this room, this is the first room that we tiled. This is what we're kind of calling reptile room number 1, and it is not finished yet. We have all the enclosures in here, or at least all the existing enclosures, but keeping along the lines of keeping small in a very big way, we do have plans to expand enclosure size for each one of the animals as they grow and are seeking more space. So we have some fun things that we're going to be adding for that, as well as adding additional enclosures for any new animals we get. But yeah, really being mindful of the space that we're using and laying that out in a really well thought out way so we make sure we have the space that we want for the enclosures that we have right now, as well as the future expansions that we want to make. Big plans there. And then everything else that we have planned as far as the house and the property is concerned is outside. So now we gotta go outside.
Let's do it.
All right. So welcome to our back porch. This is our backyard. It kind of goes past those trees a little bit, but like I was showing you earlier, the pool is not wanted here. We're not pool people, so we are planning on hopefully giving that away to someone who can put it to good purpose. Again, if you know of anybody that needs a pool, hit us up. So the pool is going to go, that little stair-steppy thing is going to go, and we're going to put a fire pit right where the pool is currently at. So that'll be really nice. Sit around the fire in the summertime, the springtime, and the fall time, all the times. Yeah. And then we need to go that way to show you what our other plans are for the other side of the house.
Dum, dum.
Dun, dun, dun. One thing I love about this house, and one of the reasons we picked it, is because you can't really see any of our neighbors, and it is the dead of winter. and there's no leaves on the trees, so in the summer and springtime, you can't see anyone, and you can't really hear anything either, except for the dogs barking, because they're mad at us. So one of our additional animal plans for this year is to get chickens, which I've been wanting to get for years at this point. I grew up with chickens, and just the idea of having fresh eggs, and yeah, it just sounds wonderful. So we're gonna make that happen. Right here is a little bit of a flatter part of the yard. So our plan is to build a nice elevated chicken coop, as you do, to keep it nice and dry, and give the chickens a small little bit of yard, and then off of that build a fenced in garden, because there are a lot of deer around here, and we also want to have a nice big garden. The only way to do that is make it deer proof. So we're just going to make an extension off the chicken coop to make that a thing. And then what else are we doing? Oh, fence for the yard. So we have 2 dogs. They like to chase deer, so we're going to at some point fence off a very big portion of the yard for them to run around.
Still a little bit chilly outside, so
Way better than it was last week, though.
we came back in to finish out the rest of.
By the way, we do have some content coming at you about what to do if you lose power and it gets freezing cold in your house. So we'll take you through what we did last week.
Yeah,
when it got to -30 outside and we didn't have power for most of the day. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for that. One of our other goals this year is to grow our YouTube, so we need your help with that. If you can hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, that really helps this channel, as well as hitting that like button. Another goal is to grow our Patreon. So we do have a Patreon. It's under the Curly Haired Keeper, same name as this channel. It's $5 a month. We have a really fun community over there. We're going to start doing more fun stuff like Patreon lives, more giveaways, more merchandise, things like that as the Patreon family grows. So yeah, check that out. We would love to have you. What else are we doing? Oh, so collab goals. So I really want to collab with other creators. I would love to collab with other female content creators as well. I think that would be a really fun kind of grow the female presence in the reptile community. What else?
Ladies, by grow the female presence, we don't mean you two wrestling in the background.
He was talking to our dog and cat, not to anyone else. So travel is another thing that is on the agenda for our 2023. We used to travel a lot before the vid hit in 2020.
Yep.
So since then, we haven't really gotten out much as far as travel goes. We've been to little small shows, driving distance here and there, but we really want to get to the March and October Tinley shows this year, as well as all of my family is on the other side of the country, so we want to go make some visits there. We might try and align it with some of the bigger California shows. Yeah, oh, and Animal Con is also on our list for this year. So yeah, I've heard really good things about that. So yeah, we have some big plans, both for inside of our house as well as the property that the house is sitting on.
So, order of operations. I think the first thing on the list is finishing the floor in the second snake room, because we have, I think, all of the materials we need. We may need another bucket of mortar, but we have all the tiles, we have all of the quarter round trim, we have hopefully enough mortar to finish most of it.
Yeah, we have all of the supplies, or at least most of the supplies for finishing that room. So we're hoping to get that room finished within the next week and a half.
Yeah.
So that'll be our first project that we get completed in 2023. We also need to kind of fine-tune mapping out where we want enclosures to go, because like I said, we're going to be expanding enclosures for our animals as they grow. So that will probably start to happen over the summer into the fall of this year, as well as adding some additional animals. I'm on the wait list for a few different species that I'm really excited about. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I'll be posting those as they come along. Yeah, so along with setting these project goals for ourselves, we have kind of well thought out steps to actually accomplish these goals. So the room is the first one. Finishing layout for additional enclosures and animals and enclosure expansions is gonna probably happen next. And then the chicken coop we want to build, we need to get the garden planted probably end of March, beginning of April, would be the goal for this year. So we probably want to get our goal for the chicken coop. We'll probably get all the materials in like March and start building that like every weekend in March until it's completed. One more time, don't forget to
like and subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Have a wonderful, happy, amazing 2023, and we will catch you next time. What? We're filming. Again, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Fingers crossed. How's your face?
Whew, still there.
His blood pressure goes up like 20 points every time he sneezes.
That one was coming for a while, which meant that my face was doing things. So do you want to do the YouTube growth thing over again?
Kinda no.